Hello everyone, as you can see here I have some of my Meow Cafe manifest binders. So these are ones with a slipcover, and that's something that I've always wanted from my Dreamcatcher collection. And so I went a bit crazy and bought a bunch of these, but they had issues and had a bunch of B grade binders, and I asked if I could just get those instead because I really don't mind the issue that they had, and they said sure. So that's why I have these already. This is 2 of the 10 that I ordered. Unfortunately, the other ones in the color I'm using for my Dreamcatcher collection did not come in the mail today. I don't know why. They all got shipped at the same time, but for some reason it says I'm not getting them until Monday. This is the box that they come in. But I'm going to unbox this, and I figured we would store my UAU photo cards since I won't be able to switch over to Dreamcatcher stuff yet. It was really unfortunate since I'm off work today. But they come in this big fancy box. So let's open it up. I'm so excited. Like, I feel like I've been waiting so long. Here's the pages that you can put in these. So it's really nice that the big inclusion pages fit as well, because those, currently I'm just using like the typical white office binder that you can buy at like Target or Walmart or wherever you shop for my Dreamcatcher collection, just because there's so many cards. But I do have a large binder for like big inclusions that I will be using. I believe these right here for my UAU collection, which I have so many Meow Cafe like sleeves, it's ridiculous. So we have a nice protective cover, and we got some backboards. So this is the outside. I got the one that doesn't have a window, so there's the logo right there. But it's just black, and I'm thinking about getting something to put on the sides of these so that I can tell which binder it is, because obviously I'm not gonna know when they're all on a shelf. So there's another version that has a picture frame here to put in a photo card, but I wouldn't do that, so I didn't get that one. We got the logo again, and we've got a magnetic closure. So here is the binder. Here is the issues they had with the B grade, where this is not cut out to their liking, but I honestly don't really find any issues. Yeah, obviously it's a little wonky, but so that's the binder. Let's put in these backboards. I'm not sure how many pages I'm gonna need, but I have all of these like just laying here, so they're gonna go in here. I know like Meow Cafe seems kind of expensive, but like these pages have been the best pages that I've had. And I used to use the like more expensive Ultra Pro ones, and they would always just like get real warped. And so far I've not had that issue with Meow Cafe. I've used these at some point, so you can kind of tell there's some like dirt on them, I guess. But they probably were the ones I used in my Dreamcatcher collection before I switched it over to the 7 pocket pages. Okay. And then we got these little things. I've never used this before in any binders. I think it's to keep the pages down. Let's just go. How do you use this? Do you go like this? Just like, is that it? Keeps the pages? I don't know. Not gonna worry about that right now. But yeah, these things are massive. Like I said, like having a slip cover is always something I wanted in a binder for my Dreamcatcher collection. Let me just grab this binder real quick. This is what I'm currently using. There you can see the like height difference. Well, maybe you can't see the height difference, but they're taller, and these pages fit, but it's like just barely, and so like they just don't feel as secure in these binders. So today we're just gonna do UAU and put away my stack of cards that I just got. So after looking at a template, I actually didn't do as bad as I thought, except for obviously I did bad on the limited. Here you can see my limited version is not very good. I'm only missing 5 normal version cards and then 5 Polka album cards, so that's not too bad, and I still have more albums coming. I'm not sure how I'm gonna store the cards, as there's the ones that like make the heart. I don't know if I'm gonna try to make a heart. But yeah, this is all of the limited version cards that I got, so not very many at all. So these are all from the heart cards, so I guess I'm gonna just stick them here for now. Okay. Alright, and then normal album cards. I'm gonna do these in the middle here. These are the ones where they're doing UAU with their hands. So that looks cute because they're in the same outfits as these. And these are also in the same outfits as these ones. Okay, and so these don't line up perfectly, so all the albums cards will line up well except for the normal version, so I'm gonna figure out something to do with that. Yeah, these are more heart cards. Just gonna mix them here. I don't think my brain will understand how they're supposed to go in a page until I have all of the cards, so. Okay, now we have the Polka album cards. So there's 3 concepts. It's just always so satisfying to have a whole page of cards. So that's it for the album cards. Like, I'll probably have to redo some of this whenever I get more cards, but we'll see. Why is there like fingerprints on this one? On the sleeve. There we go. Okay. Now we have pop cards. Okay, sorry that was so quiet, but I was just focused on putting the cards away. So this is what we've got. And we've got more on the way, so that's it for now, and I'll see you guys in another video.